My name is Anna Nguyen. I'm 17. I was born and raised in New York, where iced coffee is strong, and people say you do you. My mom is American, organized, supportive, big on hugs. My dad? Vietnamese, quiet, hardworking, always telling me to speak properly and sit properly. They met in high school, fell in love, get married, and then there was me. Half this, half that, a mix of two worlds. Growing up, I never thought much about where I came from. I had school, friends, TikTok, drama club. I didn't think being Vietnamese really mattered. But that was before everything changed. Before the summer, I got sent halfway across the world and discovered the half of me I've almost forgotten.
Hey, honey, dinner in 20. You added her email. She said your portfolio really shaping up.
Yeah, she thinks I should apply early decision to RISD. The application just opened.
Evening, honey.
Hi, honey.
Anna, how was the information section about general medicine?
I didn't go.
Excuse me? You said you would at least attend.
I'll change my mind. I don't want to pursue medicine anymore.
You too. Maybe we can talk about this after dinner.
You know what? This isn't small. She made a promise.
No, that was your plan.
Anna, I've told you many times, medicine is honorable, stable, and it earns people respect. What are you doing right now? You throw away all the sign words and the efforts. For what? Drawing pretty pictures?
She is good at science, but art is where she feels alive.
Do you really think that designing, drawing is like a real career? I came here with nothing to give you everything, and now you want to throw away them all?
You build a future for what you want. You never ask me what I want.
Because at 18, you don't know what you want. That's why you listen to me, your father.
I know everything. And I know I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be your successful person.
In Vietnam, every child her age wishes to become a successful doctor.
But we're not in Vietnam.
I worked for this family to give you a life.
You barely know me. Grandma and mom raised me. You were always gone.
Because I was out there working, hoping that I would raise my daughter to become a successful doctor.
You act like I owe you my personality. Like I have to be Vietnamese. Vietnamese culture is backward. And I'm done pretending I care.
Take it back right now.
I don't want your bloodline. I don't want your culture, your rules, any of it. I'm not Vietnamese. I'm American.
Enough!
You just proved my point.
Your granddaughter has forgotten who she is. She carries your blood, but not your memory. She will need help and time. Anna, you have forgotten us, but we have not forgotten you. You are not lost, you are being called. Return to your roots, remember who you are.
Anna, you are safe. Just rest. You have come a long way.
I saw something terrible. Did I do something wrong?
No, dreams are funny. Some are nonsense, others are reminders.
I thought maybe, just maybe, Mom could book me a flight, get me out of here. But the call wouldn't go through. The signal was gone. It felt like Vietnam was closing in, cutting off every exit. I wasn't just stuck in a different place. I was stuck in a life I didn't choose. And no matter how hard I pushed, it wouldn't let me go.
Anna, I saw this job flyer on my way to the market. You cannot let your whole summer pass like this. Do something useful.
Thank you, Grandma. Since I was stuck here for the summer, Grandma said I had to make myself useful. So I got a part-time job teaching English. Apparently, being half American was enough to make me native.
Come home early. We still have dinner to prepare tonight.
Okay, Grandma.
Okay class, today we will learn about a topic, behavior. Okay, so who can tell me what is behavior?
Okay, do you have any question for the lesson today?
No.
Very good. So if you don't have any questions, okay, goodbye. See you again.
Goodbye, teacher. Anna, are you free now? We still need to clear the back shelf and show the grammar books.
Alright, what needs to be done? I think I hit my limit. I'm exhausted. I need to head home.
Already? But we still have about half of the room left.
Sorry, I taught 2 classes today, and I haven't even eaten lunch yet.
I understand. I'm tired too, but the center is open. We all have extra responsibility. If we don't stay and help, who will?
But I already helped.
It's not. Why you act like I didn't help you anything? It's not enough. It's not about enough. It's about together. When working is still hard, we still need to support each other. In the US, if you exhausted, you can take a break. You don't need to push if everyone else is pushing. It's not healthy. Sorry. But in Vietnam, if we resting while the other people are working, it's selfish. It's not about loyalty. It's about belonging. Sorry, I hit my limit. Anna, will I see you at the cafe tomorrow for the lesson plan? Yes, maybe. Hi Grandma, I'm back.
Anna, come here and help me cook the vegetable soup. A grown girl must know her way around the kitchen.
I'm tired, Grandma. I just had a long day at work.
That's why you need to be more hardworking, my child. Work is important, but you also need to care for your home. One day you will marry, have a child. You must know how to manage both.
Why does everyone keep saying that? Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I have to cook or clean.
Who will cook if not you? What will people say if you don't even know basic things?
What is everything about being rubber, working hard, and making others happy? What about doing what I want? What about doing the things for myself?
Happiness comes from a good job, a peaceful home, and living responsibly. Life is not just about doing whatever you feel like. That's not real freedom. It's just selfishness.
That's not how it works in America. I don't want to live by someone else's checklist. I want freedom, not pressure. Okay, so hear me out. I've been brainstorming some way to make our unit more lively and interactive. So, what if we throw out the script and try some new games like team quizzes or bingo? That sounds fun. But don't we have to follow the curriculum strictly? Sure, we follow the topics, but how we teach them can totally change. Why not make it fun? Students will be very engaging. It could work, but what if the student get to think the class is just a playtime? Some parents may complain that they pay a lot and expect the result. Hmm. But fun doesn't make it less meaning, right? Back in the days, the best classes I took were the one that I feel like the real learning happened. We didn't even notice we were studying. But he fun can be misunderstood. If class get too noisy and some students they go back to home and say we play all day, the center could lose face. Reputation is everything. But is it important that the student really understands and enjoy the language? Memorizing rule isn't seen as communication. You're right, but Vietnamese students are under question. The question from the parents, the school, and the society. Too much make people nervous. Safety means stability. Oh. So what? We just keep doing the same things forever? Right. No, but we can change slowly, step by step. People feel safe and support, not shaken. Maybe we should try game massage and small and easy too. Back home, new ideas are always welcome. Here, I feel like they're suspicious of anything that's not already done. It's not fair. It's scared if you fail. The results reflect on the students, the teacher, and the center. Even families. It's a lot to carry.
I had never felt so far from home, even when surrounded by people who were supposed to be my family. Every effort felt like a failure. Every day felt heavier than the last. And for the first time, I just wanted to quit.
Miss Lang, I can't do this anymore. I'm just not cut out for it here. I want to resign.
Anna, come now and tell me what's going on.
Everything. I feel like I don't belong here. I try to bring energy and ideas, and I just get shut down. It's like we speak different languages, and not just English or Vietnamese.
That feeling of disconnection is real. You are experiencing cultural conflict. It happens often when people come from different cultural value systems. For example, your ideas about innovation and work-life balance come from an individualistic, low uncertainty avoidance culture, where reactivity, autonomy, and personal needs are emphasized.
But my roughly thinks I'm being reckless and lazy.
That's because she comes from a collectivistic culture, high uncertainty avoidance perspective. In her view, working together, following proven methods, and minimizing risk are ways to protect everyone, not to serve as good. Anna?
So what? I'm just supposed to ignore what I believe and go with the flow?
Not exactly. This isn't about giving up who you are. It's about finding a bridge. You have ideas that can energize learning. She wants to maintain structure and reliability. Both perspectives are valid. And
So maybe it's not what I said, but how I said it.
exactly, in collectivistic cultures, it has to frame your idea and crop benefits, not just personal excitement. And you know what I mean?
I didn't come across as selfish. I just acted how I always do back home.
And now you're learning a new way. That's intercultural growth. How about we invite Mai in and the three of us talk openly? You don't have to solve everything alone by yourself.
Okay.
Mai, please come here. Mai, thank you for coming. Anna and I were discussing about some of her teaching ideas and the group dynamics lately. We believe that there's an opportunity to combine both of your strengths together.
I never meant to reject her ideas. We just get worried when things seem uncertain. Mm, and I mean, both of students and parents expect a clear and serious approach.
I understand everything. I was trying to be careless. I just wanted to make class more engaging. Maybe I rushed in too fast. What if we try one short activity next week? A small, interactive one and tied to the objective.
That sounds reasonable. If it worked well, we could try more gradually.
And about helping others. I know I left early the other day. I didn't mean to disrespect anyone. How about I stay 15 minutes after class to help clean or swap materials?
That would help a lot. Thank you.
Now that's teamwork. Anna, your creativity brings something fresh, and Mike, your consistency ensures quality. Together, you guys can balance each other out, and the student will benefit the most. Thank you.
She doesn't say much to me, but her silence says everything. I used to think she was just distant, ungrateful even. But now, these words, this pain, she's not trying to reject us. She's trying to be understood in a world that makes her feel invisible in her own family. I remember when I was young, I wanted to travel, to paint, to write, but I chose duty over dreams. Maybe that's why it hurts to see her struggle, because she's chasing the freedom I once let go. Anna, come here. I have something to talk about with you. You were going to quit the job?
Yeah, I just felt overwhelmed, like I didn't belong anywhere. But my manager helped me solve the problems.
You speak like that, and now I understand. I always thought that a girl must be this way, must be that way. I thought what was good for me would also be good for you.
I know, Grandma, and I know you love me. But I just want to do what I want.
Then I was wrong. I forgot you grew up in a different place with different thoughts.
You weren't wrong. We're just different. But I learned a lot from you. You teach me how to care for my family. And happiness comes from small things.
Anna, you have a strong will and a kind heart, and in the end, the heart is what matters most. This is where our family comes to honor our ancestors. We pray not to ask, but to remember. When we bow, we thank those who came before us.
To my ancestors, I didn't understand before, but now I see Vietnam is part of me, and I'm proud to carry it. I'm so regret my impulsiveness. Vietnamese blood always flow within me. I hope to return home soon. I came back to my home. Dad,
Wow, you're up early.
I have a lot to tell you. I owe you an apology.
For what?
For all the thing I did before I left. The yelling, the thing I accused you of.
I know. I know you have your reasons to be angry.
I was ignorant. I didn't understand you. I judged you with only half of the picture. In Vietnam, Grandma doesn't say she loved me, but the thing she did, taking care, quietly, constantly, I can feel that.
My daughter, you've grown so much more than I realized. Well, honestly, I thought I was protecting you, but actually, maybe I was building too many walls between us.
And I thought you didn't care. But in fact, you cared for me for a long, just in a language I wasn't ready to hear.
I wanted to give you a life, the one I couldn't have. A stable life and a name people respect.
But respect doesn't feel like respect when it comes with pressure.
Alright, I guess you're right. Respect means nothing if it costs your happiness. Anyway, do you still have some money?
Yes, just a little.
Get dressed. Now, we're on pace, right? It's time my daughter to buy her first family breakfast. Get dressed and get your mom. I will take you to McDonald's, alright? Good. Get dressed and get your mom. Come on.
Dear Grandma, I hope these letters find you well. Sitting in your usual spot by the window, sipping tea and watching the sunlight through the bamboo curtains. I miss that peaceful quiet already. Being back in America feels strange, familiar, but different now. I see things through new eyes, through your eyes too. I wanted to say thank you for everything, for your patience, your warmth, and even your silence when I needed space. When I first arrived in Vietnam, I was lost. I didn't understand your world, or how it could ever be part of mine. But now I know. It's already worse. Thank you for showing me that roots don't weigh us down. They hold us up. I carry Vietnam with me now, in my heart, in the way I speak, in the way I listen. With all my love, Anna.